I know you guys didn't ask for this, but I'm gonna give it to you guys. So I'm gonna be giving you guys a makeup tutorial that nobody asked for, but I do what I want. So
what I want, I'ma do what I want.
I'm basically just gonna be recreating the makeup look that I did when I first put this wig on. But the first time I had it was in a side part, and guys, I kinda like, I was looking bad buff though. And I just did my hair and my lashes and stuff. So I'm like, I want to see how it all looks all together. And I'm like, why not record and show you lot how we beat this face. I know how to beat my face to my face, but I'm not like a makeup pro. I just do it that it makes sense with my face, and you know what I mean. You guys want to help, like, give me recommendations of products to use, that would be highly appreciated. I'm more of a natural girly anyways. Like I don't do the bright on the eye because it don't suit me. But anyways, let me stop waffling in it and let's get this makeup done, and we can talk, you know, we can talk, because we're a family, guys, we're a family, so we can talk. I already done my skin prep. Number one, get your skin prep done. Me personally, I do my eyebrows first because I feel like your eyebrows frame your face. So what I do is I literally get Ebin spray and I just use it to spray it down, because me personally, I'm not a gel girl when it comes to the brows. On other people it looks cute, but it's just, nah, not on me anymore still. If I'm using it, I'm using like a little bit, because I don't want it to look gel, I just want it to stay in place. See what I'm saying? Check out it. Joking, don't let the French get to my head now. And I feel like my first video I spoke about like things I wish I knew, and I feel like I should speak to you guys about things that if I could go back and change, what I would change about living in Paris. So yeah, my eyebrows, I have like dark eyebrows, like my eyebrows are actually black, they're not brown. But when I have like a coloured hair on, when I have coloured hair on, I like to do my eyebrows more on the brown side, even though my eyebrows are black, just to soften the look and not look too harsh. But when I have black hair, I do use black. I use a brown eyeshadow. I'm literally gonna use that. Don't look at the palette because it's kind of messy. I mean, my eyebrows, I just fill in the sparse bits. Like I don't actually do that much to my eyebrows. One thing that I wish I could go back and do was make friends earlier, because I feel like now I've made like a decent amount of friends, but I'm literally moving soon. Like I'm going back to the UK real soon, so it's kind of like, oh, like I really wish I met these guys earlier, or just put myself out a bit more, because before I was heavy on the be alone. Now I'm like, okay, like you actually came here to have some experience, so start speaking to people. But now it's literally, I'm about to leave, so it's kind of like a bittersweet moment. Yeah, that's one thing. I just wish I put myself out there a bit more earlier, so I could make my friends that I've made now earlier. But oh well, everything happens in God's timing. So I'm glad that I met them anyways, still had the chance to meet all these people. So shout out to my French peoples, love you guys. We filled it in and we're just gonna conceal it. For my eyebrows, I'm just gonna conceal it with the NYX Bear With Me concealer serum. Guys, don't judge my makeup, okay? This is in the shade, it doesn't say, sorry, but I'm using a flat concealer brush. Number two, I wish I put myself out there earlier when it came to jobs, because it was such a long story. I actually have a job here, but I've never worked a shift in my life. But I would recommend them. It's just the fact that the timings that they wanted me to do and my schedule just never worked. So the role was to be a English instructor to like homeschool kids in it. And I do have the job, but I just never done a shift because like the families they wanted to give me, they're either too far away from me or their timing didn't match with my schedule. So yeah, but I would recommend it. It's called Baby Long. I'll put it like here for the people that want to, if you're moving to Paris and you're looking for a job. It's very easy because all you have to do is basically teach the kids English, and you don't have to know French because they actually like encourage you to speak English. Like they would prefer you to speak English to the family, so it's just easier for you. So yeah, but the reason why I say that is because after that I was like, okay, they're not giving me shifts, and I have an Audi next to my house, and they were actually looking for someone for so long. And then the day that I had the courage to, you know what, let me ask in it, he was like, oh my days, because I always see him. He was like, oh my gosh, like we're literally looking for someone and we just got them, but I'm gonna just give me a CV and I'll try and find a way to give you to another store in it. Still to this day, has that happened? No, but this is what I'm saying, like if I built up the courage to go earlier, I would have got the job. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, that's something I wish I did earlier as well, to be fair. We'll stop being so shy and being a wassy. because I'm not even a wassy, so I don't know why I was acting like a wassy, but yeah, I think they're looking a bit like cousins right now, but what can I do? Anyways, now time for the base. I do underpainting because like I start off with the blush and then I do concealer and then I do contour and then I put foundation on top. So yeah, I guess I do underpainting. Let me clip my hair up. Yay! It's chic.
It's chic!
For the blush, we have the ultimate curve case. I feel like I'm the only person I know that has a curve case that looks this bad. It was an accident, guys. We're a family. Can we just do small with me? Okay, let's just be slow. Let's just wait. Okay, we're gonna use the shade Cowlick and the shade Cherry Cola. Cherry Cola, we're gonna use it closer to the inner part under my eyes, and then the Cowlick, we're gonna use it a bit further out. And that's for the pink blush. And we're doing it literally right under the eyes. Okay? Thanks. If I could go back for the first semester, we actually had the options to do English classes. Like my uni wasn't that strict on like you have to do these exact courses. It just has to relate to the actual course that you're doing in uni. Like if you're doing law, like me for example, it has to do with law. You can like try and navigate out and do like a politics or like philosophy, but you can't like for example me doing law to now go and study biomedical sciences. It's not gonna work. So I just had to make sure I get 25 credits. We had the chances of doing English classes and I was being a beg the first semester and I was like, you know what, I'll do like 2 English courses and then the rest French. So 3, because each class was like 5 credits. I don't know who possessed me to do that because those French courses were not the French that I thought it was gonna be. If you have the opportunity to choose English classes, just to make your life easier, just choose the English classes. Like you're gonna experience the Paris or the French life anyways. So just make your education easier by just doing English classes so you can actually pass and do great. Do you know what I mean? Like if English is your specialty, why are you gonna be a beg and just I understand. But if you have like no foundation of the language, forget about it. And this is coming from someone with the foundation of the language, and I still regret choosing French courses because the teachers also are a bit. That's another thing. For the contour, I'm using Blend and Snatch from the curve case. I'm using it right under where I placed my blush, a bit on my forehead, under my chin to sharpen this jawline because I'm still on my weight loss journey, so we need to snatch this up. And my chin as well. I don't even know why I do it on my chin. Like I just like doing it. Back to the other point I made about friends earlier. I also feel like I should have went on a lot more solo dates earlier as well, because I feel like in the beginning I think I only went out once by actually for a date. I went thrift store shopping, but that was like the only time I've gone out by myself. Like I've never done a solo dinner, solo date night, solo, you know, some activities I've never done like a solo one. So I feel like now, because I've got like a couple months left, that's something I really want to explore, especially because you need to date yourself to know what you like, what you don't like, so that when you have somebody as well, you know, it makes it easier for you to distinguish what you like and what you don't like. And it's just fun to know yourself and romanticize your life. So why not take yourself on a date? Because the people are going to treat you how you treat yourself. So if you take yourself on dates and someone's come along, they need to meet the standard that you treat for yourself. So clock that tea. For my foundation, like I said guys, I'm telling you, everything here is very affordable. I'm literally using a Primark foundation. And I mix it a bit with the NYX concealer because it is also a little bit too dark as well. But I like it because it's got like a cool tone. And because my concealer is quite warm, it balances out my face because my undertone in general is quite warm. So I like to balance it because otherwise I don't want to look yellow. Put it on the back of my hand. And I just put it on my face. Can you see how it's darker without it? That's why I mix it with the NYX. I don't know why I didn't do it because I just spoke about it. So that's really weird. Do better, Karis. One thing that I wish I did earlier as well was build my routine, because I do have a solid routine now, but that's after like how long? Like it took me 8 months to have a solid routine. By the way, in this whole video, everything that I'm saying, yes, I wish I could have done it, but everything happens in God's timing, so I'm kind of glad that I've done things a bit later on. But this is just for someone that's watching this that wants to move. Build a routine earlier so your life is smoother. Like now my life is smooth sailing. Oh, my life is fun right now. I'm enjoying Paris so much now. But if that's something I could definitely encourage, is building a routine. Like find things that make you feel a bit more fulfilled. Like for me, with the gym, making sure like I schedule everything as well. Like what am I doing throughout the day? Like plan the day before. I think life becomes more smoother when you make you decrease how many decisions you have to make. If I'm doing everything the night before on the day, I don't have to plan. Okay, so for my concealer, I know loads of people are gonna hate in the bandwagon, but because this is like an everyday look, I keep it a buck. I still use my LA Girl Pro in the shade Fawn because that is tea for me. And I'm applying it right here. Ponder on the eye, on my chin, on my nose, teeny bit on my forehead. I'm also glad that everyone stopped doing the whole no makeup on your forehead because I thought that was always silly. This is literally my concealer placement because a little does go a long way. Trust and believe. Another thing that I think I would do is I would document my life a bit more. Because if you follow me on TikTok and stuff, I don't really actually talk about Paris like that. I think when I first moved, I did like a one or two day in the lives, but after that, I didn't really do anything. I feel like I should have documented a bit more based on like the actual education side of things and not just like the lifestyle, but more of like the educational stuff, because that's actually what people need. Can't lie, like nobody cares if I'm going to go get a croissant at 3 a.m. Nobody cares. They care about like how is it going, like is it beneficial and stuff like that. So I feel like I should have documented that side a bit more on TikTok. I post a lot of gym content more than anything else, which yeah, it's cute and all, but we're also trying to see what you're actually doing over there, Cara. So not just for content, but also just for memories as well in it, so I can be like, because I do have memories on my phone of like me going to class and stuff, but not really that pleasant, if I'm being honest. But document stuff down in it so you can go back and look at it and just be like, oh my gosh, wow, you know? That blended out actually quite smoothly. Now we're gonna set it with the Huda powder. I've just put in my Chanel. Shout out to my cousin, she got this for me, but I literally snatched, my sister's watching this, I literally snatched my sister's hood and I put it in here. Love you so much, baby, but I had to take some. And I'm going straight back in where I put, or everywhere I put the concealer, I'm just going back in with the powder, and I'm pressing it in first. I don't necessarily bake like that. That's if I'm going out, then I'll bake, but on a normal day, I don't bake, to be honest. You see? You see? Can't lie, shout out to Huda. She did her thing with her powder. Everywhere that I put concealer and I know that I get oily, I'm just putting that powder there. Put it here. I kind of bake here because I like my jawline to look a bit more. For me, it's all about my jawline. Like now I'm obsessed with like a snatched jawline. Like that is my goal. Like I just want my jawline to be. I just feel like a lot of people as well, their friends don't love them when it comes to makeup, because a lot of you guys be leaving out your friends looking weird, you know, looking a bit bizarre and that. So check your mates, fam. Tell them, yo, Connor, your makeup's looking dead, big bro. I don't think I actually have anything else. Those are like the main things that I wish I changed. By the way, for contour, I'm using the MUA Pro Base Matte Press Powder. It's matched. I can't actually show you guys, but I'm using that as my bronzer. I think it's the darkest shade. I'm only using a little bit because it's kind of like a reddish. Oh no.
Oh dear, that's not good. I feel the need to say the F word now.
It's kind of like a reddish bronzer, so I don't want too much. And it's quite cool also, so I don't want it to be muddy. See, like that. So I'm going to have to blend that out now. Ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm going to use this fluffy brush just to blend it out. You don't want any harsh lines. This is the time where you would use like a pressed powder, your skin colour as well, to blend everything together. My powder's finished. I do need to do a big makeup shop, so it was kind of the wrong time for me to do this video, but oh wow.
Yeah, I got blessed. They let me out of jail.
You'll get it updated one later on, but as for now, this is the look we're going for. Okay, so we're gonna go with our foundation and a bit of our bronzer on our eyelids, just so we can have like a base, and then we can apply the other stuff. And as you guys can see, I have dark eyelids, but I think it's genetic, but it's also just gotten worse because of stress, if I'm being honest. And you're probably wondering, what am I stressed about at my young age? I don't know. I'm just as shocked as you guys. I'm taking a smaller fluffy brush with my powder that I used before, the Huda powder, to set my eye first before I put the bronzer in there. This is like the perfect bronzer if you're someone that's like warm, because it's like a nice reddish bronzer. But because of my hair, I don't like to use it as a bronzer. I actually use it as an eyeshadow, and oh my gosh, guys, when I did this combination, can't lie, I was thinking, who's that? Because she's bare piff. But what I do is I put it on my eyelids and I put it under my lash line as well, and it looks amazing. So I'm gonna have to do it over there because I can't see. So I've just done that, as you guys can see. I'm just gonna blend it out here a bit with the powder puff, whatever left on that. And then you're gonna take a smaller detailed brush, like an angled brush, and you're gonna take like a brown or a black, and you're gonna put it like on your waterline, and it just gives the most like seductive look. And because of the shade matches with the hair, it just gives something different, you know what I'm saying, bro? I've already set the bronzer. The only thing I didn't set was the blush. So then for the blush, what I'm gonna do, this is like a really pink, so I use literally like, you know what I mean, a little bit like that much. I tap it off and I put it like basically on my under eye, like in the middle right there, because it's like basically white, so I don't want to put too much of it, and I blend it out a little bit more. Where I put the shade Cherry Cola, that's basically where I place a little bit of it, not too much because it's quite light in shade. And then what I do is I take a little bit of the cowlick from the curve case again, tap it on my hand, and like apply a bit more, because my powder blush is finished, so I just have to do it like this. Do I have blush blindness? Yes, but I don't care, because I think it looks real cute, especially when you have red hair. It's just giving everything it needs to give. This is when you can go in and put a setting spray. My setting spray is finished, but I use the NYX setting spray, and then I'll use a hydrating mist as well. And then it's time for the lip. Everyone just do your lip combo in it, to be honest, right? That's always a conversation. Everyone's got different lip combos. A rituration and blend and snatch. I use that. I don't overline, I actually underline. Just line my lips with this, blend it out a bit with my finger, and then I go in with Cherry Cola and the center on lips a little bit, just to get like the pink, and then I blend it out again. Guys, I wish I could tell you where I got this from. I have no idea. Is this nude lip? It's so buff. It's really nice nude shade. I use it in the center of my lips, and then I put my lip gloss on top. It's like a pinkish lip gloss. Literally nothing special from the hair shop. It's even finished, guys. Everything's finished. As you can tell, everything is finished. So I'm just obviously waiting and dying to do a restock. Then I go back in with the nude, because I actually like a really light lip on me personally. The last thing I wanted to mention also, because I realized this is like important, and I'm recording this on Easter as well, so happy Easter to all my beautiful people out there, my beautiful Christians. I hope you guys went to church today, because I unfortunately couldn't. Another thing I wish I just did earlier, not even just in Paris, just in life in general, was definitely fortify and strengthen that relationship that I have with God, because that has saved me a lot in this period, and it's been a big eye-opener as well. So if you can develop your relationship before you move, or in general, that's not just for living alone, just in general in life, you will feel so much better. I just want to finish it on a note and say, fortify your relationship with God, because God is the way and the truth. You're gonna have a lovely life if you just trust in God. I promise you, I swear, I can put my life on it. This is the makeup finished results. It's like the perfect balance of matte and glowy at the same time. So I've taken my hair down. The final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the lovely chit chat. Put down in the comments what you guys want to see more of. Let's build this family, because remember, all cousins, nieces, nephews, aunties, everyone's related here. Actually, I remember all the family. So let's build that bond. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.